Greetings, young girls who will grow up in the Margaret Atwood dystopian future that is Donald Trump's America. And welcome to a special edition of the Future Women of Science. I'm Dr. Emily Trocadero, head of the science division here at Butler Tech Industries. Today we're going to talk about politics and science, two things that don't get along but are forced to constantly interact with each other. Much like your parents, your bitter, resentful parents. So, let's get to know science and politics. The word police at the dictionary say that science is the intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. Ugh. Translation for the normal people. It's facts. It's numbers. It's how we know that anything works. Politics, on the other hand, is defined as the activities associated with the governance of a country or area, especially the debate or conflict among individuals or parties having or hoping to achieve power. In other words, it's how to bullshit people into doing what you want them to do and then fuck them over without them noticing. So, observable facts and hard numbers versus bullshit and treachery. Doesn't seem like they have a lot in common. But science and politics coexist in the same ecosystem. As I always tell my interns, science builds the death ray, politics decides who to point it at. Science and politics have done a few good things together. The internet, nuclear power, everything space-related. The space race with the Soviets back in the 60s. What a time to be a scientist. If you had plans to put Americans into space, the government flooded you with crazy amounts of cash and let you do whatever the hell you wanted. God, those must have been great days. Well, as long as you were a white dude with a buzz cut. But for most of human history, politics hasn't really gotten along with science, especially when science says things politics doesn't like. Cigarettes cause cancer, but that hurts our tobacco friends' feelings. Climate change? Oh no. My industry friends don't want to worry their pretty little heads about that. Evolution? Oh, I can't hurt you. Evolution would give my intelligent design voters a very big sad. That's you, politics. That's what you sound like. You sound dumb. The pressing issue facing us in the science community is how do we get politics and politicians to start treating science and scientists with respect again? Putting forth facts and figures doesn't seem to work anymore, and that's a major problem because those things are science's bread and butter. It's like asking John Madden not to talk about football, or Lena Dunham not to talk about her vagina. So, if we can't educate politicians about science, what do? We make scientists into politicians. Look at Congress. 535 members. Only 2 have a doctorate in science. Do you know who's the head of the Senate Subcommittee on Science and Space? Ted Cruz. Are you kidding me? Why is he in charge of anything regarding outer space? I mean, is he trying to win gun rights for the moon? Did someone tell him that Saturn and Jupiter were trying to get gay married? The hell, man? So, that's why scientists and non-scientists across the nation are coming together for the March for Science in Washington, D.C. and other cities on Earth Day, April 22nd. If you value science, scientists, or breathing, please join us and show your support. We welcome everybody. We're science. That's what we do. For future information about the march, follow the event organizers on their website, marchforscience.com, or their Twitter handle, @ScienceMarchDC. What is the purpose of this march? We need to demonstrate that science is not to be molested by the creepy tiny hands of politics. We need to make it clear that empirical evidence and facts cannot be ignored or suppressed. More importantly, we need to mobilize science-minded people to enter the world of politics so that science has a louder voice in government. Because I swear, on my bootleg copy of Hidden Figures, if I hear one more asshole politician say, "I'm not a scientist, but," my amygdala is going to leap out of my skull and strangle them. Never underestimate the power of a pissed-off brain. Dr. Emily Trocadero, logging off. Damn, I should get on Twitter. Ugh, that sounds terrible. What would my name be? At Doffalope? At Emily? You think there's already an at Emily? That's fine, I can get it.